What's up, guys? Welcome to Upstairs Studio. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Zach. If you enjoy what you see here, please consider subscribing. This is Upstairs Studio, where my goal is to help you elevate your home recordings and take them to the next level. And today, we're going to be talking about taking your guitar DIs sounding like this, and we're going to get them sounding like this. Today we're going to be talking about DIs or direct input tracks. If this is new information for you or new terminology, go ahead and click on the card above. That's going to take you to my beginner's guide to home recording. That should help clear the air and kind of give you some understanding. So we're going to go ahead and hop into Reaper, see what it takes to spice up your guitar DIs and get you a little more oomph in those. All right, so like I said, we are going to be talking about taking your guitar sound from kind of twangy surfer music to something that you are a little more proud of. So to start things off, first we're going to go ahead and open up this here window, and this is Amped. It's from ML Sound Lab, and it is awesome. This is probably one of my favorite plugins to use. I use it for almost all of my guitar sounds, and this is great because it just is. I'll go ahead and do a little. I mean, you heard it in the beginning. It's a little loud, but it's great. It's awesome. I mean, it's from Fluff. He worked with ML Sound Labs to create this, and it's phenomenal right out of the box. I mean, even if you just use the defaults, it sounds awesome still. You can get some really, really chuggy low end for metal guitars or rock guitars or whatever you're looking for. And it's great. You know, whatever you're trying to do, I'm a little bit out of practice, but it sounds awesome. That's the high noon, dad rock, it's a little more tight sound, thrash metal sound, it's a little more saturated, metalcore. These are all free. These are all free presets in there, made and designed by Fluff. They're all super usable, even just as they are. Fluff's preset. And then you also, of course, have a pedal board where you can have a noise gate drive. I believe if you purchase it, you can have extra pedals that you put in there. They kind of resemble some of the Boss ones. So it has a really nice refined look to it as well, and it's super user friendly. And then of course you have your controls here for gain, presence, your EQ, all that good stuff. So it's really pretty simple. I mean, there's not really too much to go into for this video because it's just so simple to use. This is one of my favorite ones. There's also another one by Ignite, I think, called the Emissary. That was one that I used for a while before I found this one, and that one's also free. It sounds a little more processed to me, but it's a great starting point, and it's a really good plugin to use. But I figured that it was just I was kind of thinking about it, making a video like this, because I thought about it a lot when I was starting. I was like, man, I don't know how to. Whenever I play, like, it just kind of sounds so lame and twangy, and I don't like it. And so it was something. It took me a while to learn how to do that, even just like ask the right questions. And that's how you do it. You have some type of recording software, like again I mentioned in my beginner guide, and then you just find plugins. There's some really, really good free options now, which is great, because when I was starting doing this, there wasn't a ton of them. A lot of them you had to pay for. They were expensive, and I didn't come for money, so it was something that I had to find good cheap options or be creative and use a lot of plugins to get a good sound. And now it's so simple to get such a reliable, professional sounding plugin for free. Partially just because Fluff is an awesome guy. If you don't follow him, definitely check his channel out. He's super knowledgeable, amazing musician, just super cool dude. So yeah, definitely check him out, and he has a lot of other stuff on there that's helpful for sure. But yeah, so it's kind of a quick video, but it's something that people do ask me about, how they can get like an amp sound out of their computer, and maybe we'll go more into this stuff. There is more to talk about for sure, but this is kind of just a quick tip video for how to get your guitar sounding from a weak sound and kind of just a boring tone to something a little more exciting, whether you like metal or rock, or you're just looking for a nice electric guitar sound, but maybe you don't have an amp, or maybe it's not super practical for you to record at most times of the day. So then you DI into your computer and it just doesn't sound the way you want it to. This is one of my absolute favorite plugins. I use it for almost everything. I used to use, again, Ignite, or I use my amp, but I've honestly started using this more, which is a little frustrating because I paid good money for my amp and this was free. But yeah, with that, guys, thank you so much for listening, for watching. Again, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna have some guides down at the bottom, and they'll be able to help you out if you're just starting out your adventure into audio engineering or recording at home. I'd be more than happy to run alongside you and help you out with that, answer any questions you have. Please shoot me an email or a message or whatever you'd like. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.